Introduction to database testing. General topic. See, first, database testing. Observe, Supriya, database testing. What is database testing? What is database testing? Is it test type or test level or test design technique? What is database testing?
Test type, sir.
Okay, it is test type. Say database testing is a test type. Test type in which data
Being tested.
manipulations next data integrity next data comparisons
Data
etc.
authentication.
operations etc. operations can be verified. Okay na, Ritesh?
Yes, sir.
Database testing is a test type in which data manipulations, data integrity, data comparison, etc. operations can be verified. Okay. Next, what is the relation
Data
between
authentication? Data authentication, sir, also
pardon?
can be very data authentication.
Yes. So many things also. Data backup and recovery operations also there. That's why I used etc.
Okay, sir.
These three are the important operations: data manipulations, next data integrity, data comparison, etc. Okay, database testing is test type. Okay, but what is the relation between functional testing and database testing? Suppose, observe Virat, functional testing and database testing. What is the relation? Functional testing also test type na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Database testing also test type. Then what is the relation? Database testing is subset of
functional test.
Yes. See, database testing is a subset of functional testing. Not only subset of functional testing, also it is also subset of performance testing. See, in performance testing also database testing is there. Observe, Ritesh. See, it is independent concept. Database testing is independent concept. It is part of functional testing, but not only part of functional testing, also part of
performance testing.
Performance testing is also part of performance testing. Okay, forget about performance testing, functional testing. Take the important area, functional testing. Okay, say first we discussed this one, just a minute. What is data? What is database testing? What is database testing? Next, functional testing and database testing. This is first topic. Next, second topic, Next, how to conduct database testing. How to conduct database testing. Tell me, Supriya, how to conduct database testing? Manual testing is possible, or only test automation, or both?
I think automation.
No, manual also. You can you can connect to database, and using SQL commands you can conduct database testing.
Okay, sir.
See, we can conduct database testing. We can conduct database testing manually as well as using any test tool. For example, UFT, formerly QTP, next Selenium, etc. Say manually. Say manual testing. Manual testing is possible. Automated testing also possible. Manual testing. Next, automated testing also possible. Okay. If it is manual testing, can you tell me the steps, Ritesh? If it is manual testing, what are the steps? First,
Sir, retrieve the
connect to simple
database.
steps. Connect to database. Next step, using SQL, structured query language. It is common for all database management systems like Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, Sybase, DB2, DB400, etc. Using SQL commands,
Retrieve.
not only retrieve, you can compare, etc. Using SQL commands, conduct database testing. And one more thing, SQL, structured query language, developed by IBM and it is open source. 1978, almost all 38 years. SQL is a common language, to communicate any database management system, Example, Oracle. Next, SQL Server. Next, open source, MySQL. Next, old one, Sybase. Next, mainframe database, DB2, database 2. Next, AS400 database, DB400, MS Access, etc. is common language to communicate any database management system. Suppose our application database designed in Oracle, you can use SQL. Suppose our application backend designed using SQL Server, yes, you can use SQL commands. And one more thing, nowadays these database management systems implemented some more commands. Suppose SQL, PLSQL is there now, Supriya. PLSQL also there now.
Yes, sir.
That
Yes,
is the
sir.
extension for SQL. SQL is common. See, they Oracle Corporation developed PLSQL, procedure language. See, SQL is not procedure language. In SQL, commands only, no flow
Yes, sir.
control, no conditional statements, no loop statements in SQL. See, first of all, SQL is not a programming language. In order to apply programming logic, Oracle Corporation developed PLSQL, extension of SQL, PLSQL, procedure language, structured query language. Next, SQL Server developed TSQL, Transact SQL. All these are extensions, but SQL is common for all database management systems. Okay, now
Yes, sir.
so here important database operations. See, database testing, test scenarios. Database test scenarios. Can you tell me one or two database test scenarios, Prithvipal?
Yes, sir.
For example,
For example,
adding
if you want
records,
to check,
adding records, add new record. This is one scenario, na?
yes, sir.
If you add new record using front end, then you need to check that reflection in back end, na?
Yes, sir. Is adding
Suppose
or not?
already 10 records are there. If you add new record, 11 total 11 records. That is, add new record is one scenario. Next,
Login,
edit
check login.
existing record. Existing record. Next, delete record. Delete record. Add, or you can say instead of edit, you can say update or modify. Next, continue. Suppose
Insert.
check data
Mm.
integrity. See, what is data integrity? Data is correctly storing or not, and storing in correct places or not. For
Yes,
example,
sir.
we entered 3 subject marks: maths, physics, chemistry. Total 10 records. Every record having 3 fields: maths, physics, chemistry. 10 into 3, 30 cells, 30 values, 10 records entered. 10 into 3, 30 fields entered. See, entered, all data entered, but maths mark stored in physics cell, physics mark stored in chemistry cell, chemistry mark stored in maths cell. All records stored but not in correct places. See, completeness is okay, but no correctness. See, completely storing and correctly storing. That is data integrity. Getting this point?
Yes, sir.
Completely storing and correctly storing. Completeness and correctness. And any other, Supriya, contribute? Database test scenarios.
That's all I have, sir.
That's all.
So data authentication.
Important thing is there. Data authentication. What is data authentication?
For example, sir, if I log in the new page or new any application, and I put my details like my surname, my first name, gender, and the mobile number, is the what I'm entering value is the I have to check back
Yes,
in
and
database.
one more thing. Suppose if you log in as admin, then
Yep.
all records available. For example, suppose you log in as user1 data only available. That type of authentication. See data authentication. Next, any other important one? Observe Supriya, important one, data comparisons.
Okay, sir.
Data comparisons. See here, suppose front end. Okay, Venkat. Front end data. See joins, Venkat. Join is one of the feature of SQL that is not database test scenario. Is one of the feature of SQL. It is joins used for retrieving data from multiple tables. Getting Venkat? Okay. See, observe. Joins is not test scenario. It is one of the feature of SQL. Using joins, we can retrieve data from multiple tables. Okay. Front end data with back end data. Front end data with, just a minute. Front end data with, sorry, all of you put mute. Front end data with back end data. Next, compare two resources. Data comparison. Two resources. Suppose two databases. Two different databases. Suppose we have two databases. Want to compare two databases. Next, suppose another scenario, database data with Excel data, two different resources. Database data with Excel file data. Suppose in our Excel file 100 records are there. Same data available in a database. Compare with Excel file data. Next, any other, Ritesh?
So can we call data validation?
As data validation also. Suppose, observe, update existing record means, suppose if you check this update operation, that is validation or not, data validation or not.
Yeah, that's true.
Say, suppose customer name Virat. If you change that name to Venkat, that is updation. You need to check that validation. New record also validation. Delete also validation. Isn't it?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Any other? Suppose data backup to secondary storage devices like hard disk or USB drive, etc. Next, data recovery, etc. See, these are the important database test scenarios. Say, in manual testing, connect to database. Next, using SQL commands, conduct database testing. Next, in UFT, in automated testing, using, for example, in automated testing, for example, using UFT, Unified Functional Testing. How to conduct? Have any idea, Ritesh?
No idea, sir.
Say, here two possibilities are there. One is tool feature. UFT tool feature. UFT tool feature. Just a minute. First possibility. Just a minute. Using UFT tool feature data table. CFT has an integrated spreadsheet for data related operations. You can connect to databases and using SQL commands conduct database testing. See, UFT supports SQL statements. You can write SQL statements in UFT tool editor. You can write SQL statements in UFT tests. Getting this point, Supriya?
Yes, sir.
You can write SQL statements or commands in UFT editor, tool editor. Okay. Next, other possibility also there are using without data table, using Visual Basic Scripting Edition, VB script, database objects, using VB script database objects. For example, ADODB.connection object. Just a minute. Database connection object and database record set object. Using VB script database objects connect to any database, here database connection string required. Database connection string. Connect to database. Next, and using same SQL commands conduct database testing. See, in our training program, I didn't implement database testing. See, if I implement in future batches, I will send the invitation also. How to conduct in Selenium? Just idea in Selenium. Say using SQL jar. Communicate. Observe, Supriya, for communicating Excel files we used Excel jar na?
Yes, sir.
Here SQL jar. Using SQL jar communicate. Just a minute. Communicate with databases, and same SQL is not part of our syllabus, and same using SQL commands. See, Java supports SQL commands. VB script supports SQL commands. Using SQL commands we can conduct database testing. Database testing. See, just idea, introduction to database testing. Okay, na Ritesh?
Yes, sir.
See, tomorrow I will explain project live project that overview. We'll meet tomorrow. Any queries, Prithvipal? Any queries?
Oh, sir, I'm fine, sir.
What about you, Supriya?
Sir, I'm fine, sir.
Okay. We will meet tomorrow, same time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.